Do good.
You should like go front and make them all uncomfortable. That way,
We are
like
in
go
front.
sit up there. No, like up there and be like.
Yeah, tell us to get back on the stage.
John and Adriana presented this skit at TAPS, the duet acting competition, and I thought they did a phenomenally good job. I was really impressed.
I'm not.
The judges were very complimentary. In fact, one of them said that they had the whole audience pulling for them, and that's what good acting does. So I hope when you watch this, maybe those who aren't seniors would say, hey, yeah, I really want to do that this year. It's a lot of fun, and they do a great job. They're going to be taking this duet to stage on October 30th. So be a great audience, and get away.
Hansel
and Gretel.
A children's story, or so it seems on the surface. But underneath, the implications are
mind-boggling,
stupefying,
and definitely
open to interpretation.
Oh, Hansel, what a lovely day.
Yes, except for the fact that our mother died, our father remarried a wicked woman who claims we eat too much, and thus sends your daddy out in the woods to leave us to starve. Other than that, it's a perfect day.
But look, Hansel, I have brought this handful of breadcrumbs, which I have been dropping, thus assuring us we can find our way back.
You are truly a wonderful sister.
Thanks.
Unfortunately, you're not a very smart one. Look, the birds have eaten all of your bread.
From?
But look, there's a house made of candy. Let's eat that instead.
Before dinner?
We're children of neglect. We can do as we wish.
You're right. Look, Hansel! A wicked witch! She's tying you up! She's throwing you in a cage and tying you, and she's nearly blind.
Never fear, Gretel. Each day I shall stick this chicken bone out of the cage when she comes to feel my finger. She says she shall throw me into the oven when I get fat enough, but I have fooled her.
Hansel, now she wants me to stick my head in the oven to see if it's hot enough, too. I shall ask her to stick her head in.
Good thinking, Gretel.
Oh, she is dead.
End of story.
Hooray!
But since it's also a rather dull story,
And we're still 5 minutes away from our time minimum.
let us suppose this untidy little tale was a murder mystery.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
It was a cool Friday in the forest. I was working day watch out of Homicide Division. My name is Hansel. I'm a cop. Name?
Gretel.
Who's the dead frog?
A witch.
Witch?
Witch.
Great. How'd she die?
I killed her.
With what?
An oven.
You hit her with an oven?
I shoved her in. I cooked her.
Great. Another 934. That's the third witch cooking I've had this week.
This ain't no copycat crime, officer. I did it on purpose. She deserved it.
Most witches do. Got any witnesses?
My brother Hansel over there, along with the chicken bone.
You do that often?
Sort of a hobby.
I'll have to take you down to the station.
Whatever you say.
These breadcrumbs yours? We found them in the forest.
Great.
But how would Shakespeare have dealt with this?
Hansel! Hansel! My dear Hansel! Why art thou so downcast?
Oh, Gretel, dearest of sisters, 'tis the wicked witch who hath entombed me. Looketh, even now she doth come to check my finger.
Oh, wretched women! I shall give thee more than double thy toil and trouble. Oh, thou
Oh,
mouse!
get off it! She wants to cook me. Hark, even now she bendeth over to check her cauldron. Listen to it boil, Gretel. Do not ask for whom it boils. It boils for me. Quick, do the deed now, while she turneth but away a bit.
To shove or not to shove? That is the question.
Oh, shovest thou, please, shovest.
Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer thy gripes and groans of yon whining
Oh,
brother.
shovest thou quick, for even now she comes.
Hansel! Hansel! My dear Hansel! Wherefore art thou? A rose by any other name would bond us quickly.
Gretel!
Ponder I this wicked deed. What better stuff am I than her and him, and thither she goeth?
Gretel, I'm burning!
Bum! Bum! My conscience bums with thoughts so grieved and maddened. To push, to pull, and alas to shove no more.
I'm dead.
All's well that ends well. Alas, poor Hansel. I knew him well, which, and now he lieth as still as pot ash on Flanders fields.
Unsatisfying to say the least. What about vaudeville? Whoa, I mean, that witch is mean.
How mean is she?
You kick her in the heart, you'd break your toe.
That's mean.
That's mean. She once dated a warlock with a wooden leg.
What happened?
She got mad and broke it off.
That's mean.
That's mean. And ugly. When she was born, her father went down to the zoo and threw rocks at the stork.
That's ugly.
But she has everything a man would love.
Really?
Yeah, bulging muscles and a mustache.
That's ugly.
That's ugly. I said, hey, is that your face or did you block a kink?
That's ugly.
But at least she's not two-faced.
Really?
Yeah, if she had two, you think she'd wear that one?
That's ugly.
And rather tedious, don't you think?
Quite.
I mean, English drawing room comedy would be much more suitable.
Gretel, dear,
Yes, Hansel.
I do hate to be a father, but could you give dear old Witchy Poo the old cello?
I beg your pardon.
Oh, I know it's rather dreary and all, considering the heat, but perhaps you could just nudge her towards the old hotbox, eh?
Oh, Hansel, you always were the clever one. But how about a spot of tea before we do the dirty deed?
Dash it.
I say, your gal seems to be moving each other.
Dash it all, Hansel, you spilled your tea.
Oh dear, Mummy won't be happy. It's beginning to warm up, Watson.
Should I open a window?
Don't fret yourself, Gretel. It'll be over in a minute. I don't suppose you could spare a moment.
Something the matter?
Oh, a trifle. But could you pull yourself away from your carpets just a moment? I seem to be roasting.
Sorry.
No, it's my problem. Bit of a mess, I'm afraid. Ashes to ashes. It's too late now. Say goodbye to dear Daddy, won't you?
Of course.
That seems to be it. Ta-ta, Gretel!
Cheers.
Oh!
Unlimited possibilities.
All a trifle unsatisfying. Unless
Yes?
the soap opera. Gret!
Yes, Hans.
You killed her! You killed her! Dirk and Dana told me I couldn't trust you.
But she was going to kill you.
Don't lie to me! Ever since I found out about Shannon's amnesia. And that I'm her older brother, who got the facelift in New York when we were staying at Satin and Athens.
That was Bo and Derek.
Who told you that?
Bart and Shanna?
Not Luke and Jessica?
Not according to Abby and Bo.
Do you mind if we stop? This is all so shallow.
Meaningless.
We must go deeper. Deeper into the meaning of the piece.
Hansel,
Yes, Gretel.
those breadcrumbs.
Yes?
Those breadcrumbs I scattered along the path. It's like I wanted us to get lost.
Oh, Gretel, I understand.
I understand? I wonder what he means by I understand. I mean, he's never trusted me. Just because I'm a woman. He feels threatened by me. I know he does. I knew you would.
I knew you would. She's taking me for granted again. She always wants to relate with me somehow, when she knows it's part of my maleness, to keep my feelings to myself. She wants this control. That's all it is, just a matter of control. Doesn't she know that men are from Mars? Once you drain us of our feelings, we have nothing left. Thank you.
Thank you? What's he want? Everything's a ploy with him. A gimmick. He uses words like a tool. If he can't dominate, then there's nothing left of him. How can I truly discover who I am as long as I'm under the thumb of his male need to be in charge of every situation?
Stop!
Thanks.
I wonder what she meant by
It's
that.
over.
Right.
And so the story ends.
One dead witch, 2 hyperactive children overdosed on sucrose, an oven that can't be used again for cookies, and a father who still has a lot of explaining to do.
Unsatisfying.
Unbelievable.
But
Open to interpretation.
And that's why we call it the theater.
Ta-da!